and welcome to your reading. Today we are looking at what you are manifesting. What are you bringing into your life? Good or bad? Because, I mean, it's good to know, like if you're focused on something that isn't great, are you accidentally manifesting it? How do you change that, So I want to look at that. We have 3 decks here. The first one is the Muse Tarot with this cool little agate stone here. We have the Modern Witch Tarot, and this is a chrysoprase stone. And lastly, we have the Light Seers Tarot with this citrine stone. So, take a minute and choose whatever stone or deck resonates with you, and then we're going to just get right into this. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. We are going to look at what you are manifesting here. So you're here because you've either chosen the Muse Tarot or this cool little agate stone here. And I love this one. I thought it was so cute when I got it. To me, it looks like an egg, It looks like there's something in there trying to break free and shatter the shell. So I really like it. You can't really see it, not super well, but kind of behind this stone, if you were to like actually crack it open, because there are little fractures here. And this little stone got real close. If I think I were to actually crack this open, it would be a little bit of like a geode in there, honestly. I think it's super cool, and it really just kind of gives me a little bit of a breaking free energy, which I like. So I'm gonna lay it up there, and we are going to start getting some cards for you. What is card pile number 1 manifesting? What are they bringing towards them? Get some of these out of the way. I like it. Off to a good start, I think, with the Emperor and the 6 of Swords. It definitely does kind of have a breaking free energy, I'm not gonna lie. The Emperor is definitely taking control. The 6 of Swords is definitely moving on. And that 5 of Wands is, wanting to stand out, really wanting to show off, be the best. Put yourself out there. Page of Wands is kind of finding that creative energy, looking for new, kind of like a new venture almost. It kind of feels like slowly working there, like you kind of know where you want to go. You're slowly getting that way, kind of walking on the path, not going super fast, And it's kind of because with this 5 of Cups here, it like letting go is hard, you know what I mean? Breaking free of something is difficult. Being sad for what you've left behind, and Queen of Swords, like underneath that 5 of Wands, that wanting to, be your best and stand out, that kind of thing. With the Queen of Wands there, it's kind of like, it almost feels like it's getting a little cocky, I'm not gonna lie, but it's not being afraid to be a little bit underhanded and cutthroat, which isn't necessarily a good energy, okay? Especially it's coming out with this 7 of Swords, it's right there beside it, so that's influencing it a little bit harder. just kind of going about something in a little bit of an underhanded way is kind of where this seems like it's going. Being that the Seven of Swords is under the Page of Wands, there is a little bit of a warning to say, don't steal other people's ideas or work. I just have to throw that out there. But again, it's breaking free, setting yourself free, kind of. I almost kind of feel like, though, there is a fear of imposter syndrome here. Or not even a fear of it. Imposter syndrome is creating fear in that, am I really this? Am I really that good? Can I really do this? I don't, you know? It's like you're taking a good hard look at where you are, and you're not really happy with it, but you're not really happy about where you kind of have to move with things, you know? So it's really hard, but that's, I mean, it's like change is hard, you know? Becoming that person, taking control, moving towards new things, and doing it in the right way, that's hard. That's difficult, you know? It takes a lot of energy, especially to, like, do it right, you know what I mean? And, like, moving on is going to bring new, but it's still, like, you kind of liked what you already had to some extent, and so leaving it is just that much harder. Yeah. So, like, knowing kind of what you want to do and having an idea of how to do it is still, like, there's a sense of procrastination here. I feel like while you are manifesting this, moving forward and moving on, whatever it is, there is still a sense of, but, well, you know, it's not the right time, and there's not this and there's not that. It's kind of a back and forth with yourself, like, is this the right time? Is this good enough? What if I could do this better? What if I could do that better? You've kind of created a lot of internal conflict with yourself. And so waiting for that right time, I mean, when is the right time? Do you know? Can you definitively say when is, you know? So it feels like rather than facing imposter syndrome, you're kind of just not really doing anything. um, you're just kind of hanging out. Like, yeah, like there's new there, but this is kind of comfortable. This is where I am. I'll get there when I get there. It's, I don't know. You, it's really hard because while you're also manifesting this moving forward and taking control and this new cool thing, whatever it is, at the same time you're finding excuses not to go for it, which is kind of manifesting reasons not to, you know? It's self-sabotage is what it is. And there is a need to really heal this and look at it clearly and recognize what you are doing. I don't know if you do really recognize it right now, but you're being called to. You need to, because otherwise, are you actually going to do it? Are you going to break free? you know? Okay. Just the way these have come out. You got 3 threes that have come out all at once, and the first one is the Three of Voices. Right now, you're not. It's hard. It's going to take a while. It's kind of scary. You don't want to lose things. You don't want to leave them behind. You don't think you're really good enough for it right now is kind of what's coming through here. So you're just going to wait, and you're just going to take your time, and you're going to talk about your plans, and you're going to make your plans, and possibly talk to people about what you plan to do. But again, you still actually have to take that step. You still actually have to make that move. Otherwise, you're just going to stay exactly where you are. But because you are manifesting this, you can move forward. It's just willing yourself to do it, almost. You know, it's kind of finding that energy and the strength within you and realizing that you are made for this. You are capable of this. You just have to do it. Yeah. Where is this manifestation going? Because it is going somewhere, obviously. You just have to make that first move, which right now you're not, which is, I guess, why it's still a manifestation, right? You're going to get there, though. You will get there. Here's our last three. Three of Cups. You've gotten every single three in the deck. Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords, the Empress, Three of Cups. So this is leading you, however slowly, to a little bit of fulfillment, joy, success is here. Six of Wands. Like, there is that feeling of celebration, your community coming around you, your people, you know, your people coming around you, celebrating that success. And Nine of Materials, Nine of Pentacles, being that capable, independent person. You don't need anyone. You don't need anyone to help you, but you have people surrounding you. You have a lot to give, you know, and there's still more to come after that with the Ace of Wands. So you are manifesting something incredible. But there's just fear holding you back. Like, there's been three aces that have come out: Pentacles, Swords, Wands. All of the threes are here. Like, so you have people around you. There is joy and happiness coming here. The Empress is here. You are, like, going to be shining through all of this. It's just getting through whatever that imposter syndrome, whatever those doubts, whatever those fears are, and actually moving forward into this. Bottom of the deck at the end of here is Eight of Wands. So where is this heading? To quick, decisive, quick action. Like, once you actually embark on this manifestation, once the boat actually sets sail, it's gonna happen quicker than you anticipated. Which, again, might stir up those fears in, like, holy crap, I'm an imposter, I don't deserve this, whatever. But you absolutely do. Whatever idea this is that you're acting on, again, there's three aces coming. It's going to bring something material, something clear in your thoughts, like clarity, truth, whatever, like good news even. And then it's going to bring on other ideas. It's just going there. It's just embarking. It's just untying the boat from the dock and setting sail. Okay, so I'm going to get you an oracle here. I do really like this. And I understand why it is difficult, you know. working through imposter syndrome is really hard, especially if you have people around you that are just like, what are you talking about? This is so good. It's just something that you have a hard time seeing in yourself. But I think one thing you have to remember is, are you actually doing it for other people, or are you doing this for you? You started out doing something like this because you enjoyed it. It brings you joy, it brings you happiness. You love doing it. And all you really want to do is share it with people, you know? So you're not doing it for them, you're doing it for you. You get to share it with other people, you know? Which is something to remember. Because it's going to, it's just going to kind of stick with you until you go there. But again, you are manifesting this movement. You are manifesting the progress. It's just all this other stuff happens to come with it. And I think that is kind of partially a lesson from spirit, but that doesn't mean you're not going to achieve what you're setting out to. Okay? You have here the resting tree, patience and stillness. This is kind of where you are right now. Okay? It's waiting to set sail. There's a little bit of a planning energy that's coming along with it. Just because there is that stillness, you know, there is that time to really look at things. But then we also have coming up the Ice Queen, ideas preserved, non-action, entitlement. And to me, what this is that's the imposter syndrome really kind of putting its grips into you. Like you get started and then you kind of back off a little bit. That doesn't mean it goes away. That doesn't mean you have to stop forever. It just means a little bit of a break, you know, a little bit of non-action. The idea is still there. It's still going to sit with you, and it's not going to go away until you do something with it. And then we also have the winged wise ones, angelic help and miraculous aid. So again, this is what you're manifesting. And it's kind of like you want to do it in the right way, but at the same time, what is the right way? So it kind of wreaks a little bit of havoc on you, but not enough that you don't finish. You know, not enough that you don't achieve this success or whatever this is. So there is a sense of fulfilling this, you know, success is right here, right? Achievement is right here. Celebrations, joy, it's all there. Okay, so it is coming. You are manifesting it. There are going to be a couple of roadblocks and a couple bumps in the road, but again, that doesn't mean you don't get to where you want to go. You do have angelic help. There is miraculous aid. Okay, so that's what I have for you, pile number one. I really like this. I wish you the best of luck in your manifestations. Don't be too hard on yourself. You can do this, and you're going to do this. So take care. Hello, pile number two. Welcome to your reading. You are here because you've either chosen the Modern Witch Tarot or this Chrysoprase stone, which I really like, but it's probably because I'm an earth sign, you know, it's green and it's earthy. What I really get from this stone for you in this reading is that you're looking for a foundation, for one thing. Possibly things look a little bit murky, but you're looking for something solid down here, you know. You're looking for something that's going to last. So let's see what you are manifesting, shall we? What is pile number two manifesting? Peace. I totally get that. I stand behind you on that. Everyone needs some peace, some balance. A little bit of love, maybe. Possibly a person. Six of Pentacles. Ooh, gosh. I was just about to say someone who will also invest in you the way you invest in them, but not too much, you know, like not overbearing. There is a little holding back in that. I think worry that there's going to be some rejection, which I get, but again, it's starting to hold you back. So is this really good? No, it's kind of not. Like you're wanting this peace and this happiness and this balance, but you've been burned so many times. I kind of get the feeling that you're wary of accepting, you know, anything at all. So what I'm seeing here to start is that there is this person, this King of Cups. It doesn't feel entirely like your energy. It also feels like another person coming through, but it does kind of feel as though there is this loving, compassionate, nice energy on both sides. Okay? And you're kind of manifesting this person who is going to put some time and some patience and some energy in this, whatever this is, so that it can grow. Okay? You are manifesting, again, this equal give and take energy. But I kind of feel like at the moment, you're not giving as much, first of all, as you want to, and second of all, as much as you could. And again, that is based in fear with that Eight of Swords. There is a holding back here. You could be putting more into this. And I have to point out, this does not have to be a romantic thing. It is primarily coming through that way, but if this is resonating for you in a different way, take it that way. Okay? Because not everyone is looking for love right now. Other people are looking for other things. So whatever this is, if it isn't love, you still want that balance. Okay? You still want the joy and the happiness. I'm just looking at the King of Cups, and all I can think is there's a depth in there. And I mean, obviously, it's the King of Cups. But it's like there's something more. I can't quite get at. So I'm just going to keep going forward. Okay. Yeah. You're kind of setting your boundaries and kind of holding yourself back at the same time. And what I mean by that is you're kind of like, okay, I've been burned this many times before. I'm not going to accept anything that isn't this. And it almost feels as though there's a little bit of too many restrictions going on here, so that you're not really allowing spirit to let this come in as it needs to, because it doesn't really fit your vision. Spirit can't give it to you, you know. And that's kind of, I think, where the blockage is coming from with this King of Cups and that energy, and that I know there's more there, but I can't quite get there. I can't quite find it. And it's like Spirit is saying to me, there is more than meets the eye here, but you have limited this in such a way that Spirit cannot give you this, because there's more to it, but it's not a part of your exact vision. So you kind of need to open that up a little bit, because you're so focused on like what has hurt you in the past, you know, that you're not really allowing room for improvisation. I don't feel like improvisation is the word I want. Improvement isn't the word I want. There's no room for interpretation. That's it. That's what I wanted. Um, like what you're manifesting is so specific and so exact that spirit can't quite give you anything yet. You need to open this up a little bit because things are going to grow as they need to grow. All right, you need to remember that. You can say, I want the most perfect roses in all of existence. How? You know, it's still going to take time, it's still going to take love, it's still going to take care, but there are other factors in there that you can't physically account for. Like, how good's the weather going to be? Is it going to be too hot? Is that going to kill your roses? You know, there are certain things you can't always um, plan for. So you need to allow spirit to fix that for you. You know, you need to allow spirit to be like, okay, we can get you most of that, but you got to accept something else. And I'm not saying that that something else is bad. It could be something friggin' fantastic that you've just never thought of. You know, you got to open this up to spirit a little bit. And this, like, you want this balance, you want this, you're giving a little bit, you're not super happy with it. And that's kind of why, you know, like, you've put so many restrictions on this, you're not actually getting what you wanted. It's not manifesting in the way you hoped it would. So you end up kind of limiting yourself, and then you're just like, well, I don't know, it's not good enough, I kind of want more, but you got to stop looking too closely at it, is what I got from the Two of Swords. Like, spirit has something for you, you just got to open it up. And this is what they have. Ace of Wands. Something wonderful and bright and new and passionate and creative and just wonderful, you know? It's right there. And so, like, maybe you're so focused on it has to be this King of Cups, but I mean, what if there's this King of Wands, you know? And what if they are mostly what you want, but there's a little bit extra there that's also really cool, but you haven't let spirit any room to maneuver, you know? So, like, I mean, you are manifesting this happiness, this wonderful new beginning, and this, whatever this is, you're just not, spirit needs you to open it up before they can bring it in, okay? Before they can give you this success, give you that first message, whatever it is, they need you to open up. Now, if you need to get some help doing that, if you need to talk to someone, what have you, do it. That's fine. Like, they're not going to begrudge you a little help from your friends or whatever. But yeah, it's kind of like saying don't sweat it. You know, whatever you're getting right now, they know that you haven't been having the best of times and they know what you want. If it's not exactly what you need it to be or what you want it to be, if it doesn't meet every single one of your expectations, don't sweat it, okay? Because all that's going to do is make it 10 times harder. It's going to make it that much worse, right? Keep manifesting. By all means, keep manifesting. They want you to keep manifesting. You have the ability. You just cannot pigeonhole this so hard so that spirit cannot help you here, okay? But, I mean, again, this is coming. This 10 of Cups and that Ace of Wands, it is coming. You are manifesting it. It is wonderful. You just got to be a little bit more open. Yeah. The first card here, this is kind of where you are right now. The Ice Queen. The idea is there, right? There's just a little bit too much entitlement going on there. A little bit too much, it has to be this, it has to be that. If it's not this exactly, I don't want it. Let it go. You know? Give it a break for like a minute. Just a minute. All right. And then what you get coming out of it is the map maker of destiny. There's authentic purpose, there's inspiration, there's free will. So you get what you authentically need to get. Spirit can get you what they need to get you, right? And that's going to bring about this Ace of Wands, this inspiration. It's going to propel you into that purpose, whatever is going to make you happy, okay? And what comes from that is the Dream Walker. Dreams, collective good, illusions. So, I mean, it's kind of like saying that even though you wanted this and you wanted this exactly, this is slightly different, but it's still the illusion of exactly what you wanted. It's not exactly, obviously, but it still makes you happy. It's still for your good. It's still for the good of everyone around you. It is fulfilling a dream. Okay? You just gotta open that up a little bit more. But this is wonderful. And again, like as Spirit says, by all means, keep manifesting this for sure. Just be a little bit more open, you know? Allow some room for some creativity, and it'll come. It is coming. You are manifesting it. Okay, so take care of yourselves, pile 2. Hello, card pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. I hope you're doing well today. You are here because you have either chosen this Light Seers tarot deck or this beautiful piece of citrine here. And I love citrine. It is one of those stones that I find to be good, really good even for creativity. Especially this one, it kind of just feels like there's just a little bit of fire up in there, you know. But it's also good for positivity, optimism, manifesting financial abundance, you know, that kind of thing. Also some opportunities. So let's, you know, get into this, see what you are manifesting. Okay. Right off the bat, Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands. Something new, something wonderful, something passionate and creative. Knight of Wands, all I'm hearing for that is a good time. Manifesting a good time. Queen of Wands, again, there's so much fire energy here. And I really like it. I really, really like it. I like that it's progressive fire energy as well, if that makes sense. Like it's Ace of Wands, and then it's Knight of Wands, and then it's the Queen of Wands, you know? So it's, this is really nice. I want one more card before I get like real deep into this. Perfect. Holy crap, pile 3. You guys might have the best reading of this whole video. I'm just going to say that right out here. You are just manifesting freedom almost, like a free spirit. With that Ace of Wands and the Six of Cups underneath it, it's kind of like rekindling something from your past. Now, that doesn't have to be a relationship. It could just be like an idea, a project, or even just wanting to reawaken, like kind of that sense of an inner child. You know what I mean? I want to have fun again. I want to do this, you know, that. And that kind of ties really well into this Knight of Wands, Two of Pentacles situation, which is finding that balance, being able to fit that into your life, you know, making time for it even. Queen of Wands and the Moon, it feels like letting that energy start to shine, not keeping it locked so deep within you anymore. It just letting it out, letting yourself be your bad self, or not even bad, just like badass self. Just, yeah, manifesting whatever you want to manifest, feeling that creative freedom, feeling that energy, knowing you can make your reality what you want it to be. Okay? And then Page of Swords, again, there's that kind of like learning energy. How do I do this? How do I make this work? Putting some real work into what you need to do. But it's also kind of good news. Something that comes out and says, hey, your luck has changed. You can do this now. You have this freedom, whatever this is. And that, I really like that a lot. I get the feeling that you have been feeling worked really hard to the bone. Like you kind of need time to let loose a little bit, to, feel free, to not feel so trapped in things. I get the feeling that you've been trying to find this balance lately, but I don't know if it's really been paying dividends yet, because Seven of Pentacles is that card of having to have a little bit of patience. So this could be something you've been trying to do for a while. You're still kind of working on it, but again, you are manifesting this, right? You are trying to bring this forward. King of Cups, I feel like kind of letting yourself free to be who you want to be is a form of self-love for you, is a form of taking care of yourself. Because, I mean, suppressing who you are, that's not good. That's not good at all. So allowing yourself to be this person, to shine your energy, to manifest your life, to create what you want to create, that's what you're after, and that is the ultimate form of self-care and self-love for you. And I love that. So I love that that's what you're manifesting here. Page of Swords and the Wheel, like, you've been going through it. You really have, with that Five of Pentacles. There is a sense of lack. There is a sense of not having, sorry, going for some water and knocking stuff over. Not having everything you need. So trying to figure out what you need to do, hoping for a message, manifesting good news that your luck has changed. I get it. I absolutely get it. I'm cheering for you. And I do feel like you can make it happen with the Emperor. The Emperor is in charge. The things go the way that the Emperor says they go, So you're getting there. You are getting to this sense of freedom and financial freedom, even the ability to know that you have enough, you can keep yourself comfortable, and you have more than enough to take care of those around you as well, should you need. Yeah. Obviously, there are some limits. Obviously, that's fair, but it's still coming through as you've gotten that knowledge. This Page of Swords, whatever message, whatever knowledge you needed to come through is going to come through, right? I feel like it's going to be like professional as well, because that's the King of Swords. It is like professional advice. And what that's going to allow you to do is leave whatever's been burdening you and cut ties with the things that aren't working, even if it's difficult, and it will be, it's not easy, but it's still going to allow you to walk away from the things that are hurting, the things that are hurting so much that they're a burden, and it's going to let you move into the things that you want, the things that make you feel happy and secure and stable, That's what that's going to do. Just need one more card, please. Now, ultimately, this may mean that you do have to keep quiet about this a little bit. I'm not really sensing anything super dodgy about the Seven of Swords, other than be careful who you trust. That's what's coming through. Especially since you've been feeling lack, and now your fortune's coming around, you know what I mean? Be careful who you trust, but keep it under wraps if you have to, whatever this is. Honestly, whatever you're manifesting, this sense of freedom and this sense of creative freedom, even, being able to let loose and have a little bit more fun, it feels like it's bringing forward something that also helps your general stability in life. Not just for you, to be your badass self and show off who you are, but it's kind of coming through as something else that allows you to live life on your own terms. Okay? And that is just phenomenal. It really is. Um, so let's get you some oracles before we close this out. I stand by this. I really do think that this is probably the best reading of all three. Um, to have it come out in such a way that, um, like, yeah, I just want to be me. I want the freedom to create and be happy and wonderful. And seriously, just coming out as, well, you have the freedom to live your life as you choose. That's insane. And I love this for you. Um, so what you have here right now is the Hawk Prince, spirit communication and paying attention. Mostly what I'm feeling from that is spirit is paying attention. They're hearing what you're wanting. And it's interesting to say that with the first two readings, what came through was what they were manifesting and the blocks that were preventing it from coming to fruition right now. I haven't really seen a block in this for you. I think whatever you're manifesting is so powerful and spirit is on your side that you are co-creating this with spirit. They're listening to you and that's what's coming. Okay? And the next card out is Gaia's Garden. Fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. Like that's what's coming. That's the wheel turning, you know? It's coming to fruition. The abundance is coming. You have whatever you've been doing, you're reaping what you sow, and it is insane. 9 of Cups, it's what you always wanted, you know? You must have been putting so much good out that it's finally coming back. Okay? And what comes from that is the Lady of the Gift. Generosity, receiving, withholding. So, I mean, it's coming in, you know? Oh. I just have to say that when it comes in, the emotion that comes with it is so strong. I want to cry happy tears. I'm just saying. Sorry. Whatever this is so beautiful and so wonderful. It is literally abundance, overflowing abundance, that not only allows you to keep what you need, but it allows you, sorry, it allows you to be generous with the people around you and the people that you love. Okay? Seriously, this energy is so strong. It's like a good cry. It's a happy cry, but I don't want to cry on camera. So this is honestly so fantastic. Card pile number 3. I am so excited for you. Keep manifesting. Spirit is on your side. I am on your side. I'm sending you all of my love. Okay? Take care.